Hey folks, welcome to Spanish Sports 17. We've got girls varsity basketball for you tonight. It is the Maple Mountain Golden Eagles up against the Timpview T-Birds. And of course, this is a doubleheader here today, as we will also be doing the boys varsity game here later tonight as well. But on the call here for you for the girls game is Andrew LaRose, and I'm sitting here with Mac Branning. Mac, what are you thinking so far? What's the thoughts here on this game?
Well, this is a fun matchup for sure. The last time we did a broadcast, we talked about what lied ahead for Maple Mountain, and they've taken care of business since then, beating Cedar Valley. We'll talk a little bit about RPI standings, and which you can see right there, or excuse me, you see the region standings there. Maple Mountain moving at 5-4. Of course, this region matchup between Timpview and Maple Mountain. Surprisingly, Timpview not in first. Wasatch, who's having a fantastic year. But really for this matchup, I like the momentum that Maple Mountain has. They've been playing better basketball, looking really good, a good winning streak going now. It's going to be fun, especially what I'm looking forward to seeing is two freshmen go at it today for both teams. Leah Bailey for Maple Mountain, and then we've got Bella Ballin for Timpview as well.
Yeah, as we see again the regional standings there was that kind of log jam there in the middle, but Cedar Valley has since kind of fallen off a little bit. Salem Hill's still up there, which again you'll see here with the RPI staying. Salem Hill's at number 10 along with Maple Mountain right there at number 9. But yeah, this Timpview team sitting at number 3 so far in all of 5A here in RPI, and then Wasatch of course number 1. That's absolutely crazy what the Wasps have done this season. Cedar Valley, as I said, number 12, Spanish Fork at 19, and then Springville there at number 22. And we are going to step away for a quick second here as we do the national anthem.
We want to express our appreciation for all those who support our future Eagles. Let's hear it for Anna, Parker, and Tabitha. Now the starting lineup for your Lady Golden Eagles. Starting guard, that's sophomore number 2, Shay Brown. Starting wing, that's senior number 5, Rachel Mastic. Starting wing, that's senior number 13, Jamie Tanner. Starting wing, that's senior number 21, Lisa Hansen. And starting guard, freshman number 23, Leah Bailey. Head coach for the Golden Eagles is Nick Miller. Officials for tonight's contest, Scott Jackson, Mike Logan, Jane Porter.
All right, we just got through the national anthem and the announcement there of the starting lineups. And so I'm going to apologize here in advance, Timpview, any Timpview fans out there. There are some fun Polynesian last names here. I will do my best to try to get those, but just know that I'm doing what I can. But this Timpview team is crazy impressive, and it does start, as you kind of mentioned a little bit. Lena Ballin has been just fantastic this year.
I was about to say, I should correct myself. I said Bella Ballin, who is a freshman. I would assume that Bella has a relative who is Lena Ballin, who is actually starting, a junior, who's having a fantastic year, team leader in scoring points per game. So we'll be watching Lena Ballin throughout this game, but she's already got the ball.
She had the ball there to start things off. Now it's there on the wing here for the T-Birds. She gets it at the top of the key. Little elbow jumper here, and it is down. That is number 5. And this is, again, unfortunate. I'm sorry, folks. So it's Gala'ai who just made that shot. She's the second leading scorer on the team at just under 10 points a game. So 2-0 ball game here for the T-Birds. A nice little jump shot there at the elbow by Leah Bailey.
Well, Andrew, I'm glad that you have to say the names first, and then I can follow afterwards. So I'll follow your lead. But great job there for Leah Bailey. Great quick answer and response.
So 2-2 early here in this matchup. And this is a big one here for Maple Mountain. Timpview number 3 in RPI. Corner 3 opportunity here for the T-Birds. It'll be off the rim and rebounded by Maple Mountain. And now on a little bit of a fast break here. Looks like they do get it to Bailey and kind of slow things down here just a tick. They get into Tanner, who had a wide open lane there, but gets it to Hansen. Nice little baseline jumper there for Liesel Hansen. 4-2 ball game.
Yeah, I was with you. I thought Tanner had a really clear look there at the hoop.
3 ball in and splash down. That's Leah Atuaya with her first bucket of the day. So now 5-4.
Oh, it looks like that might have been Birmingham, actually.
Birmingham, you are correct. That is number 1, not number 0.
No worries. Yeah, back up top here with Leah Bailey. It's definitely she's gonna play a key role here in this game. The freshman. It's a lot to ask of a freshman here against a great opponent, but they need her.
Tanner, the turnaround jumper, no good, and rebounded by the T-Birds. Atuaya with it up top. She kicks it. Go to the wing, and it's like Ballin lost it there for a quick second. They go reset back up top to Birmingham. Open 3-ball opportunity here for the T-Birds again. It'll be off the back iron. It'll be off the hands of Timpview there. So it'll be. They actually reversed it.
Oh, well, let's see. Yeah, they did reverse it.
They did reverse it. It initially was motioned as Golden Eagle ball, but it will actually stay here with the T-Birds.
Yeah, that was I don't know if that was a mistake from the ref, because he should have had, I think, the best view of where that came off of.
Yeah,
so
certainly.
I'm not sure if there was a little convention there, but I'm a little surprised, and now there's further discussion. The baseline ref, you would figure, would be the one to make the call. So I don't know if he just pointed the wrong way and had to correct himself.
An excellent post move there. So that's now 4 points for Gala'ai.
Yeah, a little too easy there, but great job. A wonderful spin move.
Bailey's dribble stops. They do get it into Tanner, who kicks it back outside. Good movement up top here for Maple Mountain, just trying to find a hole here in this defense. Bailey with it up top. She will opt for an outside jumper there and gets fouled.
Yep, a lot of contact on that. Good separation. Excuse me, good separation for Bailey. Getting her shots, getting her looks. She loves that spot on the court. So if she can get into that hot zone, get a little separation, go for it. And she had some separation. The defender came in a little strong.
First free throw attempt here for the freshman. Nothing but net there.
That's another thing we've seen from Bailey is she can knock them down from the charity stripe too.
Yeah, absolutely automatic from the free throw line. Splashes in another one. Now 4 points for the freshman point guard. Scores 6-7 with another free throw upcoming here. That one is also down 5. Early points here for Leah Bailey, and the score is now tied at 7 with 5:20 left here in this first quarter. Ballin with it up top, trying to orchestrate this T-Bird defense. Good on-ball defense there that creates the turnover. Brown with it now for Maple Mountain. They do get it into... Wow, the bank is open for Michaela Smith.
Yeah, that's, I mean, good for Smith. That was bank shot in, a little bit of a rush shot, unbalanced, but hey, sometimes you just got to take a shot, put it up, and sometimes it finds its way in.
You can't argue with the results sometimes. If the results are great, that's awesome. And that's exactly what happened there. A little frenetic here on offense here. The T-Birds is it's nice stifling defense here by the Golden Eagles, really forcing some bad decisions here for the Thunderbirds. This is that one eventually tried to leak it out there for a fast break. It is stolen away here by Timpview.
Yeah, I mean, you love fast break opportunities, but sometimes you just need to take a breath and not rush a bad pass.
A little baseline jumper off the front iron and rebounded by Tanner. Smith to Bailey. Bailey to the corner, trying to get that ball out to the corner there, but it'll be a little bit long. It'll be a turnover.
Getting a little sloppy there. Back-to-back opportunities for Maple Mountain. That's something we saw that they handled so well in their previous game that we covered. They were tip-top shape and hardly any turnovers or mistakes. Another great defensive play for Janie Tanner.
Excellent read there by the forward for the Golden Eagles. Tries to go up for a shot and gets hacked. That'll be a easy call, and she'll be going to the free throw line.
So we can't forget that with Leah Bailey taking up a lot of attention as a freshman, let's not forget Janie Tanner is a pretty big force also, and a big part of this Maple Mountain team. She's a senior listed at 5'11", and she plays a big role defensively and offensively for them.
Looks like they called the foul on the floor, so it'll just be an inbound ball here for the Golden Eagles. Brown with it up top. She goes on a drive here and gets a nice little stop there on the rim and gets it down. Shea Brown with her first bucket of the game, 11-7.
So already 4 different Golden Eagles have scored in this game, and when they're at their best, they're distributing the ball all over the court.
Get that into Iyer, who then kicks it back out. Birmingham with it at the wing. Ballin on the drive, picks up her dribble, gets it over to Atuaya. Birmingham Galai. Excellent move and down. That has been working just fantastically here so far for Timpview.
I think a hand even got on that shot. I could be wrong, but there was a lot of physical play there for the Golden Eagles. I did not think that shot got off clean.
11-9, 2:55 left here in this first quarter. 2-point lead here so far for the Golden Eagles. 3-ball up and off the back iron and rebounded by Timpview. An excellent effort there on defense. Trying to swarm in there was Michaela Smith, but it'll still be T-Bird ball.
Yeah, I like what I've been seeing from Janie Tanner so far. She's as she gets a break right now, a much-deserved break. That's going to be really important to control the paint in this type of game. There's a lot of physical players on this Timpview team.
Going real small here with essentially a 4-guard look here for the Golden Eagles. We'll see how that does. 3 ball splashed in. That's an excellent shot by Atuaya. Now advantage here to Timpview, 12-11. Bailey on the drive, gets it to Goss. Easy layup and down. That's just beautiful offense there.
We've seen this before with Goss. She's come in for Tanner, and I don't know if they take a deep breath or something, exhale when Tanner's out, but Goss can surprise you too. Another
corner 3 that's airballed and rebounded by Leah Bailey. It's nice that they don't really skip too much of a beat there with Goss in there as opposed to Tanner, but I kind of agree with you. I feel like at times it's like defenses are like, oh, their big scorer is no longer in, don't have to think about it too much. But Goss has got a nice touch there around the rim. That was a nice little runner. It's going to be off the rim and rebounded by Timpview. A little bit of a struggle there on the dribble, but they do calm it down. Balling into Birmingham, it gets stuffed by Goss. It'll be a foul on the floor.
Oh, man, that was great. Yeah, Birmingham had a quick cut look there. Nobody had eyes on her, but great job by Goss to, I mean, look, when you're 6 feet tall, you may as well use every bit of it there. So big height advantage on Birmingham, who's listed at 5'4".
I was waiting for the scoreboard. Ended up putting the last foul on Timpview, which is not correct.
Yeah, there's some discussion going on with it too.
As of right now, according to the scoreboard, they gave it to number 1, who would be Ashlyn Lanehart for the Golden Eagles, which would make sense. But yeah, they've credited it over to the T-Birds, which is not so correct. Which is, I think, the discussion being had here with coach and with the refs. So.
Yeah, which would be the first foul on Maple Mountain, and it looks like they are starting to adjust it.
Number 1, there we go. And it will also not be number 1. They do actually credit that to, they're saying Sydney Westfall.
Interesting. Was Westfall even on the court?
Westfall's not on the court. I still think it was Lanehart that. So I'm going to put that on my spreadsheet over here.
A lot of discussion there. Of course, that it does matter a lot, when you're keeping track of fouls like you do in basketball. So hopefully the record keeping is correct.
Another corner 3 splashed in here for Timpview. That is Lena Ballin, who again leading scorer, about 14 points a game. So expect to see a little bit more of that as the game goes on. Bailey able to keep control of that. Kicking it out to Goss, tries to get it inside to Tanner. Stolen away by Ballin. Out on the fast break. Slows it up a bit. Excellent move by Atuaya. Back in the corner to Ballin. Little shot there, as that's been automatic. That's 8 points now for Galai. Bailey with the jump shot, a little too strong there on the rebound. There is the Thunderbirds. Fast break opportunity, excellent pass and excellent finish by Olivia Iyer. That's her first bucket of the day. 19-13 with 30 seconds left here in this first quarter.
Not the best finish to this quarter here. Maybe run this clock out a little bit, cut your losses, and at least guarantee it gets no worse than this 5-point deficit.
Tanner with it at the elbow. Opts to kick it back out to Lanehart. On the drive. Goss back into Tanner. Bailey, corner 3. Splashed in. What a shot there to end the first quarter. Ashley Lanehart with the triple. Makes this an 18-16 ball game going into the second quarter, which we will get to you when we come back on Spanish Fork 17.
If you're looking for a workout, you know MVP Sports is the place to start, and that includes pickleball. MVP Sports has all you need to get active in this growing sport. Paddles, shoes, clothing, and the pickleballs. MVP Sports in Spanish Fork.
The best time to check your furnace is before it fails, and you can rely on Triple T to do the job right. Our technicians are trained every year so you can sleep better at night, knowing your furnace is safe to operate. Call Triple T at 798-7711 to schedule your tune-up today.
Welcome back to Spanish Force 17. It is quarter number 2 of this one between the Maple Mountain Golden Eagles and the Timpview T-Birds. The score is 16-18. A 2-point lead here for the T-Birds over the Golden Eagles, as there was a late flurry of points there, as a couple of quick points there for Timpview, but then kind of a last-second buzzer shot there by Ashlyn Leonhardt to cut the deficit a little bit, as that was absolutely needed there for the Golden Eagles.
Yeah, a few pretty poor possessions defensively for the Golden Eagles right before the end of that quarter. Really smart. They had the shot clock right at about the same time as the game clock, ran it down under 10 seconds, actually about 6-7 seconds, kicked it out to Leonhardt for the last second three, which was great momentum, and they get the ball to start the second quarter.
Brown with it up top here for the Golden Eagles. Just trying to find an opening here in this Thunderbird defense. Brown into Tanner. Tanner will take the jump shot. It'll be off the right side of the rim and rebounded by Timpview. Ballin with it on the wing. To the corner. Now back over to the wing there. They're going to go opposite here. The corner three. A little bit short there by Atuaya, and rebounded by the Golden Eagles. Another three rattles around and eventually rebounded by Timpview.
Yeah, we haven't seen too much of the three except for just in the last few minutes of game time for Maple Mountain. I wonder if that might be a renewed focus after getting that last second three from Leonhardt.
And whereas it's been a point of emphasis, it feels like, for Timpview, absolutely living at the corners.
Yes, yeah, and they've done very well so far, hitting a couple of threes from there.
Ballin with a long three. It'll be rebounded by Bailey.
Maple Mountain containing Ballin pretty well, but man, did she read that pass.
Rough turnover. Ballin bodies up Bailey. Nice job there to draw contact and make sure that she at least was going to get to the free throw line.
Yeah, and a great job by Leah Bailey. I mean, she was twisting and turning, I think, 3 different directions on that drive to the rim, but good job to draw the foul. Let's see if Ballin can drain both of them.
So first team foul of the quarter here for Maple Mountain. Ballin with the first free throw. So 4 points for Lena Ballin, again averaging about 14 a game.
I think that's the worrisome thing for Maple Mountain is so far they've kept Ballin in check, but they're still down by 3, and you figure she's going to get hers before this is over. But hey, how about that great foul for Bailey? Way to stay with it, and they come away with only 1 point on that possession.
Yeah, just 1 for 2 on the free throw trip there for Ballin. Nice swinging action here on offense for the Golden Eagles. Brown gets it back into Tanner. Tanner on the drive, stops and pops, and then ends up getting fouled on the floor. It'll be the first foul on Galiai. Like I said, folks,
well, we'll go with it. Galiai. There we go. Galiai. That's the matchup that I want to see in this game between her and Janie Tanner. So far, it's been a pretty physical matchup, pretty even so far. Tanner's been drawing some fouls. In fact, these are the first points that she's had, but defensively, she's been a force so far.
2 for 2 at the free throw line for Janie Tanner. Again, her first points of the day, so 18-19. Just a 1-point lead now for Timpview with 6 seconds left here in this first half. Now is a sloppy possession there for Timpview, and see what the Golden Eagles can create from the turnover. Tanner goes strong, kicks it back out. Bailey on the wing, and just a tick long, and it'll be rebounded by, a little bit of a mess there, as it just kind of kept rolling. Eventually, it's corralled in there by Timpview. Ballin with it in hand here for the T-Birds. Excellent pass and nice job there by Leah Atawai to just take that one strong to the rim.
We'll see. They called that on, they say on Hansen?
Yeah, Liesl Hansen. Yep, that'll be her first and then second one here at the quarter.
Well, that's even better then, because I thought that was going to be on Tanner, but Tanner doesn't get called for the foul. So, saving her some foul trouble. But honestly, you don't have trouble. I don't have a problem with that foul being committed there. Another good opportunity for Timpview, but they got to earn it at the free throw line.
And it looks like it'll be 1 of 2, and nice job there by Tanner to keep that inbounds. So 18-20, another 1 for 2 trip at the free throw line for Timpview. You get it in the corner to Hansen, gets it into Tanner. Nice little move, goes up with the left, and it plinkos its way in. 4 points now for Janie Tanner. 20-20 ball game now with 5:02 left here in the first half. And while we've got this timeout here, we'd like to take some time to thank our sponsors here at Spanish Fork 17. That's Lance Wilson State Farm, 2 Jacks Pizza, MVP Sports, and Triple T Heating, Cooling, and Plumbing. Thank you, everyone, for tuning in today, whether that be on the channel or on our YouTube page, youtube.com/Spanish Fork 17. Make sure to click that subscribe button and join the Spanish Fork 17 family so you can get all the great content that we have on there, which includes what we're doing here tonight. We've got some Maple Mountain and Spanish Fork High School stuff going on the webpage too, so make sure to, as I said, subscribe at youtube.com/Spanish Fork 17.
Well, I mean, just like that, Maple Mountain's come back and tied this game at 20. Honestly, I'm not too surprised, though. I really like what we've seen from Maple Mountain, especially the last game that we saw. Just a concerted team effort. Leah Bailey, does take up a lot of the attention, but it's a fantastic team that they have. A lot of different ways that they can score. They're not just going to chuck up threes. They're not just going to beat you down in the paint. And I think Timpview is learning that today. They're not going to come away with an easy victory.
Yeah, got a very balanced attack. We've got, looks like 7 current Golden Eagles with points. That is a beautiful 3-ball. Galiai with another just solid shot there. She's in double digits already with 11 points. 23-20 now in this ball game.
And can hit 3-point shots apparently too.
Brown with it. She gets it to Tanner. Tanner with the 3-ball. And oh, man. It did everything but go down. That's unfortunate there for Janie Tanner. Quick pass there by Bond trying to get it into Galiai, and just a bit strong. It'll be a turnover.
Hey, great job by Tanner there, though. She could have, sat there, watched that shot, rim out, maybe taken a moment, been frustrated, but she got back on defense quickly there and was a big part of why that throw was offline there.
Brown with it here for the Golden Eagles. Just a little bit over 4 minutes left here in this first half. It's been a nice back and forth match between 2 very solid basketball programs. Bailey trying to find a hole in this T-Bird defense. She picks up her dribble and just hands it off to Brown. Brown in a little bit of trouble there, and it almost causes a turnover. Nice job there by the Golden Eagles to keep this thing alive. As the shot clock is running down, Bailey's going to have to put something up. Instead, she passes it off. It'll be a little bit of a long shot there by Lane Hart, but rebounded by the Golden Eagles once again. Nice hustle there by Tanner to grab that offensive rebound. And then spoiled away there as the pass gets intercepted by the T-Birds.
A lot of sketchy passing on that possession. That was a long time coming to have that turnover.
That's why with the corner 3, it is missed, and then it'll be off of Timpview. So Golden Eagles ball once again. Time for substitutions here. Brown and Jones just kind of handed it off there up top. They do eventually get it over to Bailey. Excellent read there, and an excellent extra pass there as well, as Ashlyn Lanehart gets it into Janie Tanner. That's a beautiful offense.
I like to see that. That was much needed after that last possession, which had, 5 or 6 passes that made you hold your breath.
23-22 now, just a 1-point advantage for the T-Birds. 2:45 left here in the first half. Nice hands by Brown, almost causing a turnover as the crowd is calling for a travel there. Good hands. It's a nice job there by Lanehart to poke that ball out as I'll kind of reset things here for the Golden Eagles defense. And now 10 seconds left here on this shot clock possession for Timpview.
I've been really impressed so far with Maple Mountain's physical play in this game, at least just from the eye test, from what I see. Timpview seems to have the size advantage, but you haven't really seen that from the way that Maple Mountain's play. They got a tough team. Look at that.
Nice
Great
job. Again, that's what Janie Tanner has been providing all game long. Hasn't popped as much on offense at times in this game, but has done a great job there in the low post to keep things from, obviously, Galiai has scored,
yes,
11 points. She's in double digits, but that post matchup really has been key, and Tanner has done a nice job of holding her own.
Yeah, she does a great job kind of getting around the back without drawing a foul and just poking her hand in there to get in front of those passes.
Bailey with an excellent move. Hezzy's there and goes up with the left hand. A lead now for the Golden Eagles, 24-23. Point number 7 on the game for Leah Bailey. Galiai with the drive. A nice job on defense by Tanner. Once again denies Olivia Iyer.
Yeah, that's Michaela Smith might have gotten away with a little bit of a foul, kind of getting under the shooter's landing zone, but no call. Play on.
And the corner opportunity there is passed up, so Bailey will get it back up top. Excellent dribble with the left. Tried to get past her defender, Ballin, but unable to do so. Brown tries to go up and gets fouled.
Yeah. It's been a good number of fouls that Timpview's committed at crucial times, too. Not really fouls on the floor, but shooting fouls that we've seen a lot, and on a few of them on plays that I didn't think had the best chance of going in. So, and as we mentioned, Maple Mountain is very good free throw shooting team, but that one goes out. We got Shea Brown at the free throw line.
First miss there of the day at the free throw line. 2 points on the day for Shea Brown. He's going to get the second on the trip, so 3 points for the sophomore guard. So 25-23 with $1:30 left here in this first half. Excellent defense once again. Just a little bit of a late whistle there as they are going to get Smith on the reach.
That could be big if they're going to start calling that, because that's actually something that Maple Mountain has dominated in this game, is just kind of reaching around these T-Birds, poking these passes. If the refs start calling that, these around-the-back type penalties, that's going to be big.
That was a phenomenal drive there by Atuaya, but comes up a little bit short on the reverse layup attempt. Good read there by Bailey to get it into Tanner, kicks it back out. Good move by Smith there. Bailey with it, dribbling around, trying to find a spot. Stops and pops and gets it back over to Smith.
Oh, man.
And there's a lot of hands there. Brown eventually corrals it in. Drives, little runner that comes up short, but she gets fouled on it.
Wow.
Ballin does not love that particular call.
I guess all is well that ends well, because there was a pretty blatant hit to the face earlier on that possession.
It's the 4th team foul here of the quarter for Timpview, which 4 is an important number because 5 is the number at which you're going to be in the bonus for the rest of the quarter. Not that we're ticking down to 52 seconds here, but another miss at the free throw line there by Shea Brown. 25-23, 2-point lead here for the Golden Eagles with just under a minute left here in this first half. Second free throw attempt is down by Brown, so now 4 points on the day for her and a 3-point lead for the Golden Eagles.
And I have to see a little bit more from Lena Ballin right now. She's hit a 3-point shot from deep. That's pretty much been it. I don't know if we, need to see her drive more like she's doing right here.
There's a drive right there.
That was a wild shot.
Excellent effort here by Jones to try to
nice job. And a timeout.
Nice job by the Golden Eagles to maintain the possession there. 28.7 seconds left in a 3-point lead for the home team here against a very good T-Bird squad. While we have a little bit of time here, we're going to thank our sponsors once again. Mac, take it away.
Thanks, Andrew. Of course, Triple T Heating, Cooling, and Plumbing, MVP Sports, 2 Jacks Pizza, and Lance Wilson State Farm. A special thanks once again to our sponsors here at Spanish Fork 17.
I want to remind you, of course, that we've got the boys game here tonight afterwards, but we also want to tell you about what's coming up here for you next week. It'll be the Spanish Fork Dons up against the Cedar Valley Aviators. That game will be on Tuesday, February 13th. Again, that will also be a girls and boys doubleheader, so tune into the game at 5:15 to be able to watch the girls, then tune back in again at 7 o'clock for the boys. And on the girls side of things, that can help create a little bit of separation for things. Again, in the RPI standings, and Spanish Fork really could use that win just to be able to kind of boost up the RPI a little bit and get themselves a little bit, right now just sitting at 19, definitely could use a big win there. 20 seconds left here in this first half. Looks like the Golden Eagles are very content to go ahead and let the clock dribble out here a little bit. Leah Bailey on the drive and gets fouled. That's why I tried to say that she was straight up. That's her second, and it's the 5th foul.
Well, for the second half, we'll talk about it more, but I think it's pretty obvious what Timpview has to work on. There's been a lot of needless fouls, especially shooting fouls. A couple of them have been pretty bad, at really bad moments. And then they've got to clean up their passing game right now. It's been pretty atrocious, and just not seeing, don't have the vision of where these Golden Eagles are on the court at all times, and they're just getting dominated.
Leah Bailey hits the first of 2 at the free throw line and splashes in the other one. That puts her at 9 points on the day. Fabulous first half here for Leah Bailey. 5 seconds left here. Quarter 3 opportunity for Timpview goes a little bit long, is rebounded by the Golden Eagles, and that is going to be the end of the first half. A 5-point lead for Maple Mountain over the visiting Timpview. This is a huge one here for the Golden Eagles if they come away with this one. We will get you the second half of this one when we come back on Spanish Fork 17.
Surprisingly great rates? Contact your local State Farm agent today.
Contact State Farm agent Lance Wilson today.
Hi, welcome to 2 Jacks Pizza.
For the best pizza you'll ever taste and our world-famous cheese sticks, come to 2 Jacks Pizza on Main Street in Spanish Fork or call us for a quick delivery. Are you hungry yet?
Welcome back to Spanish Fork 17. We've got the halftime show here for you. The LFA is coming out for a number here, and we will step away and let you enjoy. All righty, we hope you enjoyed that halftime show. We'll be back.
If you're looking for a workout, you know MVP Sports is the place to start, and that includes pickleball. MVP Sports has all you need to get active in this growing sport. Paddles, shoes, clothing, and the pickleballs. MVP Sports in Spanish Fork.
The best time to check your furnace is before it fails, and you can rely on Triple T to do the job right. Our technicians are trained every year so you can sleep better at night, knowing your furnace is safe to operate. Call Triple T at 798-7711 to schedule your tune-up today.
For your surprisingly great rates, contact your local State Farm agent today.
Contact State Farm agent Lance Wilson today.
Hi, welcome to Two Jacks Pizza.
For the best pizza you'll ever taste and our world-famous cheese sticks, come to Two Jacks Pizza on Main Street in Spanish Fork or call us for a quick delivery. Are you hungry yet?
Welcome back to Spanish Fork 17. It is halftime of our matchup between the Golden Eagles and the T-Birds. The score 28-23, a 5-point lead for Maple Mountain over Timpview, as this is a huge one here for the Golden Eagles, as Timpview sits at number 3 in the RPI, and this would be just a massive win for Maple Mountain to come away with that one. It'll probably move them pretty, probably a spot or two, you would think, in RPI with a win against, again, just a very, very good Thunderbird squad.
Yeah, once again, you can see our RPI rankings there for Region 7. Maple Mountain making a good move here. They were definitely a few spots back a few weeks ago, but picking up some good wins against Spanish Fork and then also against Cedar Valley, moving them up to 9th. We had talked about that. The game against Cedar Valley would be kind of a separator game, and Maple Mountain comes out on top. Next thing you know, they're 3 spots ahead of Cedar Valley now. So, if they were to take off Timpview, definitely moving up. There's a lot to be figured out. And, in high school sports, you just want to be playing your best at the end of the season. Who cares what happened a month ago? If you're playing your best right now, you've got a great chance.
And it does feel like the Golden Eagles are like kind of peaking at the right time, as you will. As it's really been fun to watch them on offense today. Again, Leah Bailey was the star of the last game that we did, and she's kind of right back to where she was with that last game. She's been fantastic.
Exactly. 9 points so far, but amazingly, 5 of those from the free throw line. So I have a feeling that Timpview came into this one with a circle around Leah Bailey saying she's not going to beat us. The problem with that is you get a little too physical, a little too aggressive, and even on her bad shots that she's had, she's still getting fouls, and you do not want to send her to the line. She's 5 for 5 from the free throw line.
Yeah, she's just absolutely automatic there from the free throw line, and it's been a pleasure to watch. We get a nice view of the Pep Band, who's playing some Hey Baby. Definitely a great classic here for the Pep Band. On the Timpview side of things, it's been a great game for Gala'ai, as she's got 11 points on the day. It's just been a force down low, and has also sprinkled in a three-pointer there, so it's been a nice diverse game for her.
Exactly. Janie Tanner has actually had a pretty good game, but Gala'ai is, the thing about her is she can be really anywhere on the court, so you're not really going to be just asking Janie Tanner to cover her. Now, one thing I've been really impressed with Maple Mountain has been they have just dominated on defense the entry passes from Timpview. There must be 4 or 5 times where Timpview has tried to do a little entry pass down into the paint, and a Golden Eagle has kind of wrapped around the T-Bird, poked the ball free, and gotten a turnover. So that's really been the 2 things for me that I've seen that have been the advantage for Maple Mountain. And then on the reverse side, something that Timpview needs to work on is those turnovers, especially on entry passes, and then cleaning things up on defense to avoid those free throws, because it's the difference in the game right now, those free throws that both teams have made.
Yeah, and the the T-Birds have struggled from the free throw line. Basically, every time they've gone to the free throw line, it's been 1 of 2.
Yes.
And so just that free throw advantage with you've got the automatic shooter there in Leah Bailey that's made several for Maple Mountain. So that's definitely an edge to the Golden Eagles. Another thing that I think is important is that I came into this game expecting, Lena Ballin to, be just and she's been phenomenal all season. But the Golden Eagles defense, especially that pressure we're talking about, really has affected Ballin quite a bit. She's only got 4 points so far in this game, and I'm curious to see what they're going to try to do to get her going or get her playing off of Gala'ai a little bit better. But they really, if Timpview wants to get back in this game, they probably are going to need a little bit more from Ballin.
No, you're exactly right. She really just hasn't had those opportunities, as we have 3 basketballs stuck in the net right there.
Oh, that is so fun.
Let's see.
Yeah, man, even Goss couldn't get up there. Eventually, they're just going to...
Here comes Tanner. Nope. Yeah.
Almost.
Good try there.
There it goes.
Leave
There
it to
it goes.
Janie Tanner to clear that up. Yeah. You're exactly right with Lena Ballin. Expect a lot more for a team leader in scoring. The opportunities just haven't been there. I mean, I don't know. I think she might need some more on-ball screens, things like that, just to open her up. She just hasn't had the space. Maybe use Galiai to draw in some defenders, open up some space for her, because it's kind of just seemed like they were operating on 2 separate worlds right now, Galiai and Lena Ballin. So got to use them together a little bit more. But credit to Maple Mountain, they've been really physical. Really, if I had to put it in one thing, one way, I'd say Maple Mountain's been really physical in this game.
And as you noted earlier in the broadcast, you would think that it would be advantage Timpview that way, because Maple Mountain really, it's Tanner and Goss, and otherwise there's just not a ton of size on this Golden Eagles squad. Whereas you look at Timpview, and even their guard line has some decent size to them, and so I love that they're playing above. They're kind of punching above your weight, as you would say.
Exactly. I like to use the word scrappy. I almost like that better than physical. They've just been really scrappy.
Scrappy is a great word.
I mean, if there's a loose ball, it doesn't look like anybody's afraid on Maple Mountain to go diving headfirst into a scrum to get the ball. And I just think that's respectable and commendable.
Atawai with the cross-court pass there to start things off here in this second half. Again, a 5-point lead here for the Golden Eagles. They do get it into Galiai, and it'll be just a little bit of a hack there, I guess, to start things off here. The foul is on Messick. That's her first.
Yeah, that's one thing we haven't seen from Galiai is free throws. So see how she does here.
Is a short on the first attempt, so kind of keeping to the theme here so far for Timpview. Generally have missed the first one and then have splashed in the second one, and that is the pattern that it feels like continues, but that will be the 12th point now for her, and it'll be a 4-point lead now for Maple Mountain. As they're trying to stop things here, there's a little bit of a clock issue here as the clock continued to run, and so I think they're trying to get things all reset here, so it'll be a side out here for the Golden Eagles. Got things all squared away. Bailey to inbound. Gets it into Brown. 7:30 on the clock here in this third quarter. Bailey up top. Out to the corner to Hansen. Up top is Brown. Drives, hands off, tries to hand off to Bailey, but it's a foul in the process. That's the third one on Ballin. That's huge.
You're not happy at all. I think that's Coach Steed, who pretty audibly upset with that call all the way on the other side of the court.
Yeah, that's one of those that you just don't wish happen as a coach. That's a kind of a cheap foul, and you're like, oh, you're really going to whistle it on that one. There's a nice little runner there by Bailey, goes long, and it's rebounded by the T-Birds. We do get it into Ballin, trying to set things up. On the wing to Atawaya, back into Galai. And, man, it's just been automatic for her. 14 points.
Yeah, that one just had some soft touch on it. If she throws it a little too hard, probably clanks off the rim pretty strong, but good touch. Just barely kisses the rim and rolls in. Oh, and that's got to be a foul.
Yeah, Bailey tries to navigate through the double team there and gets fouled. Looks like they're going to give that one to Atuaya. And that's also her third as the foul's starting to kind of build up a little bit here for some of these T-Birds.
Yeah, that could make a huge difference getting into the bonus early here. Good pass.
Excellent pass into Messick. Gets it to Hansen, back over to Messick. Good hands by Ballin. Brown with it on the wing. Dribbles back up top, gets it to Bailey. Bailey with a nice move, goes up with it.
There you go.
Almost finishes. Oh, my goodness. Just didn't quite have the right English on it, as you will, but does get herself to the free throw line.
Yeah, wow, look at that. 3 fouls already in this one. We're not even 2 minutes into the third quarter, so already one of the things that I talked about where you haven't seen an improvement. In fact, it's gotten worse. This is a lot of fouls in a short amount of time for Timpview.
And it's 2 straight fouls on Atuaya as well, so she's now at 4 already. Bailey splashes in the first and gets herself into double digits. Atuaya will come out of the ball game again, definitely in foul trouble at this point. 29-26, 6:21 left in this third quarter. Bailey puts that one just a bit short. Maybe her first miss in quite a while. Yes. Again, she's, as said, she's been automatic from that free throw line. So 29-26, 6:10 left here in the third quarter. They get it in to the post, poked away. 3 ball is going to be off the front iron, but nice, absolutely flying in there for an offensive rebound.
Friendly
but
fire, I think.
Dang ends up getting into the hands of Tanner there eventually for the rebound. Yeah, that was Iyer just flying in there trying to get that board. Goss backing down. Eventually has to leak it back out to Brown.
Might have gotten away with a travel there. Switched the pivot, but it works out.
Messick leaves that one just a tick short, and Timpview on the drive ball and went right through that double team. Thought she was going to go up for the layup, and ends up going off of hands. Looks like it'll be off the hands of the Golden Eagles.
Yeah, still shutting down ball and no points in this quarter in the second half so far, as she still only has 4 points in this game, and one of those points is off of a free throw.
T-Birds down 3 here. And it was stolen away once again by Maple Mountain. A little bit of a crazy pass there by Smith, but eventually gets to where it needs to go. Tanner on the drive. Opts to kick it back out to Jones. Back into Tanner. Just not quite finding the opening that she likes. 3 ball here for Bailey. A little strong. Rebounded nicely by Iyer.
I think we're starting to see the physical advantage for Galiali in those post-up situations with Tanner.
And it won't get credited as an assist, but essentially an assist there for her, and a great finish to Iyer, and that is her second bucket of the day, 4 points. 29-28.
Yeah, as I mentioned, we've had 2 straight possessions where we've seen Tanner try to post up. Now she goes for a 3.
With the 3 ball, just a little strong off the back iron, and there'll be a foul here on Brown trying to create the extra possession. Well, they're going to go with Jones actually on it. Both were in the vicinity, so I mean that makes sense. So second team foul of the quarter for the Golden Eagles. 3 quick ones for Timpview. Have since kind of been able to settle things down a little bit. 29-28, 4:20 left here in the third quarter. 1 point lead for the Golden Eagles over the T-Birds. A drive by Ballin is swatted by the Golden Eagles. Recovered, though, nicely.
That seemed like a tough
foul
call.
Drawn.
Seemed like a tough call, but I don't really see any disagreement from the Golden Eagles. So it's on the other side of the court. Refs had a better view of it than I did.
That rainbow's going to be off the back iron. Again, this has kind of been the pattern here for Timpview. I hate to just keep harping on it, but it's like they miss the first one and then usually end up hitting the second one. But we'll see what happens here.
Yep.
Actually ends up missing the second one, but grabs the offensive rebound. Just have it screwed away from her. Another foul on the floor here for the Golden Eagles. That's a tough break.
Wow, 3 fouls within a short amount of time of game time. As now that's 4 fouls for Maple Mountain.
So the next one will put Timpview at the line. Good movement up top here for the Thunderbirds. Try to get into Gala'ai, and nice job by Brown to secure the steal. Hand it back over to Brown on the wing. Drives on Ballin. Backs out and tries to get it back to Bailey and squirts away from her. It'll be a turnover. And an opportunity here, and they are going to call up. Oh, that is so tough.
Yeah.
That is so tough for the Golden Eagles, as Bailey thought she was set. Instead, it's going to be her second foul and the 15th foul here of the quarter.
Yeah, this game is slowed to a snail's pace right now after a pretty quick first half. It's gotten pretty sloppy now. And neither team really taking advantage of it with the free throws, as it's still just 29-28. And now we're tied.
Latu gets that free throw to go down. That is her first point of the day. I had her as number 20.
Yeah, I did as well.
So she is wearing 21. It's all tied up here at 29. Second free throw upcoming here for Latu. That one is down, so 2 points for her, and another change of lead here in this game. 30-29 now, 1 point lead for the T-Birds. A long 3 ball that's going to be just off the front iron. Pretty clean look there for Lanehart. Ballin on the drive, going up against 4 Golden Eagles defenders. Latu gets it out to the wing, and they eventually get it to Ballin. Good hands there, and excellent effort.
Wow.
That feels like it definitely should have been a foul on Latu.
Wow.
A lot of upset Golden Eagles on the bench right now. Excellent stuff by Janie Tanner. Creates the fast break opportunity here, up with the left, and now they are going to call the foul, though. That is a good one. That's going to be on Ballin, too. That's going to be her fourth.
Goodness gracious, this has just been sloppy so far in this quarter. After, at least mostly on Maple Mountain's side, a pretty clean first half. It was a little sloppy for Timpview in that first half, too, but now both teams kind of just in a slugfest right now with each other.
Yeah, 3 minutes left here in this third quarter, and any foul that's going to happen from here on out is going to send them to the free throw line. Good drive by Jones. Kick out to Brown. A little bit off on the 3 ball and rebounded by Timpview. They go to the corner. Esplin.
Wow.
And another foul on the floor.
My goodness.
That one is going to be on Tanner. Surprisingly for Tanner, that is her first of the day. Again, she's been very involved on defense, and so a little surprising that that's her first.
Yeah, that is. I think the scoreboard is, I believe it's right. It showed 6 a moment ago. Went down to 5, but could be wrong. But yeah, with the amount of fouls that there have been, a little surprised that Tanner has come out pretty clean so far, which is, in a game like this, going to be pretty crucial in the late stages, who can stay out of foul trouble.
So Iyer hits the first one and misses the second one. And is there...
Looks like it's on Timpview.
No, that one is on Timpview. That is on Galiai, and that is her second, and it's the 15th foul. So again, as I said, it's going to be free throws from here on out for both teams here in this third quarter. And oh man, yeah, you're talking about a snail's pace. I think that might be generous at this point.
Yeah, it's every possession right now. Sometimes twice in a possession. At least with the free throws, I guess we can end the possessions and move on to the next. As this will be. This is Janie Tanner coming to the line.
And in terms of percentages here, as Tanner knocks that down, this is advantage Maple Mountain,
Yes.
in a sense, because they've been shooting better from the free throw line. And so if it is going to come down to who's shooting better from the free throw line, that is definitely going to be advantage Golden Eagles in that sense, as Tanner knocks down both of those. She's now got 8 points here in the ball game, and there's going to be a timeout, an understandable timeout here for Timpview to hopefully kind of calm things down here a little bit in this kind of crazy game. 31-31 with 2:43 left here in this third quarter. While we've got this timeout, gives us an opportunity to thank our sponsors here at Spanish Fork 17. That's 2 Jacks Pizza, MVP Sports, Triple T Heating, Cooling, and Plumbing, and Lance Wilson State Farm.
Yeah, I agree with you. And of course, before we get into the game action, once again, just a reminder that you can catch up on all of the action here at Spanish Fork on our YouTube channel, youtube.com/Spanish Fork 17. Again, we've got everything from basketball, sporting events, to city council meetings. Anything going on in Spanish Fork, you can catch up on it on our YouTube channel. So be sure to like and subscribe, comment, everything that you can on the channel. It's awesome.
Yeah, definitely love all the content that we have on there, and I mean, you can go into the archives and find some real fun stuff.
A lot of things that you've probably done. Right?
There are a few things. If you happen to like spike ball, there is all sorts of we do a spike ball tournament every single year as part of Fiesta Days, and I've done that tournament for the last, I think, like 6 or 7 years. And I mean, we just started up cornhole during Fiesta Days. I mean, there's all sorts of fun things. I want to say my first broadcast was back in 2018. So if you really want to dig deep in the archives, be my guest. It was probably a baseball game. That was
yeah. Well, no, I've done some dodgeball.
Dodgeball. Dodgeball's a fun time.
We'll have to talk about it at some point, but I saw the most incredible dodgeball play maybe in history on that broadcast. So
stay tuned, folks. That sounds awesome. And here we go. We've got actually, no foul there, oddly enough. Instead, it's going to be a jump ball, and possession arrow is for the Golden Eagles here. So it'll stay Golden Eagles ball here, which is nice. They do try to get it into Tanner. She does scoop that up. Brown with it on the wing. Finds an opening in the middle, kicks it out to Smith. Back over to Jones up top. Brown, little pump fake move, gets it to Smith. Smith with the jumper. That's going to just tickle the twine a little bit. And an excellent, oh my gosh, that is a perfect heads-up play by Michaela Smith. Oh my goodness.
The bench is going crazy. You love when you can make your bench go crazy on a play that doesn't result in points, and just great effort and awareness. High IQ play for Michaela Smith to just run right in front of the T-Bird and throw the ball off of her.
Yeah, beautiful basketball smarts there. Bailey with it on the wing. 5 seconds left on the shot clock. She's going to need to put one up here. They get it to Jones. Splashes it in. Ashlyn Linhart. My apologies, not Jones. That's Ashlyn Linhart. Oh, my gosh. What a 3-ball there from her. Puts them back in the lead.
Just electrifying the court with those last 2 plays from Smith and Lanehart. Can they keep it going?
She's going to go for another one and puts it in. Ashlyn Lanehart, my goodness. Oh, that's absolute dagger action there for the Golden Eagles. 1:30 left here in this third quarter. Now a 6-point lead for Maple Mountain off of 2 straight threes from Ashlyn Lanehart.
Cold-blooded.
Absolutely.
Cold-blooded.
I mean,
she had space
to stop
in front of
and
her.
pop in transition like that. Oh, it has to go in. Oh, my goodness. Oh, wow. Galiali tries to go in for the crazy one, but it's a nice job there by Tanner to hold her ground. And things are really starting to move in the Golden Eagles' favor here. Momentum absolutely towards Maple Mountain. The crowd really in it now at this point, too. Love this, but just a minute left here in this third quarter. Bailey thought about that step-back 3 and smiling about it. 10 seconds left here on the shot clock. There'll be a foul on the floor. They're going to get that one on Birmingham.
Coach Lanehart playfully coaching Leah Bailey there as he gave her some instruction, and then on the way out gave her a little playful shove to the head and a laugh. So things are a little loose right now for sure for Maple Mountain, which you like to see. Still a lot of time left, but with the way this game has gone, a few threes, which we just had there from Lanehart, could be the difference.
Bailey ends that one a little bit short. That's now 2 straight that she's missed, and both have been just a little bit short, so hopefully can course correct here on this second attempt. 37-31 in this matchup. 6-point lead for the Golden Eagles. 47 seconds left here in the third quarter. And she does, in fact, get the second one. So 11 points now for Leah Bailey. And they bring in the swarming full court press here. And it is executed to perfection by Shea Brown, who then gets fouled by Birmingham. And she's going to go to the free throw line.
She's got pickpocketed there on that inbound. Just the physical play, like we said, the scrappiness of Maple Mountain. They don't take a second off, especially on defense. Everyone's involved, not afraid to get physical. And it's made a difference here in the last couple minutes, but in this whole game.
And they're going to give the foul to Galiai, actually, and it's going to send Tanner to the line, who splashes in the first one. 39-31. 8-point lead here now for the Golden Eagles. This third quarter has just been huge for them. Tanner gets the second one as well. Double digits now for Jamie Tanner. 40-31.
6 for 6 from the free throw line is Tanner.
Again, we've been talking about Bailey being automatic. Tanner has also been automatic here in this game. 30 seconds left here in this third quarter, and it's just been kind of a scrum here on offense for the Thunderbirds. It is a jump ball. Possession arrow stays here for Timpview.
Yeah, I think Timpview wants to get out of this quarter here. You wouldn't be shocked if they could run down a good bit of the clock here.
Yeah,
Can't run out the whole clock.
Yep, about a 5-second difference between game and shot clock. The kick to the corner. They get it back to Birmingham up top. Latu with it on the wing. It'll be a corner 3 for the T-Birds. That will be off, and it will be Golden Eagles ball.
Well, it looks like it's going to be a great finish to this third quarter for Maple Mountain, unless something terrible happens here in the last 5 seconds, but you figure they're going to get a good chance here. Oh, a bit of a dangerous pass.
Really get that one in here, and they are saying that Tanner ended up stepping out, so it'll be a turnover with 2 seconds left here. So Timpview with an opportunity to find a shot here with 2 seconds left. Golden Eagles came into this half with a 5-point lead and extended it now to 9 here in this third quarter. But again, Timpview with an opportunity here with 2 seconds to maybe find a shot opportunity and cut into this lead. So they're looking to make some noise here, pumping up the crowd. Birmingham tries to collect it, but just did not have time. So nice job there by the Golden Eagles to hold off that last second possession. 40-31, 9-point lead here for the Golden Eagles. We'll get you the fourth quarter when we come back on Spanish Fork 17.
If you're looking for a workout, you know MVP Sports is the place to start, and that includes pickleball. MVP Sports has all you need to get active in this growing sport. Paddles, shoes, clothing, and the pickleballs. MVP Sports in Spanish Fork.
The best time to check your furnace is before it fails, and you can rely on Triple T to do the job right. Our technicians are trained every year so you can sleep better at night, knowing your furnace is safe to operate. Call Triple T at 798-7711 to schedule your tune-up today.
Welcome back to Spanish Fork 17. It's quarter number 4 of this one between the Golden Eagles and the T-Birds. And so far, it's advantage Maple Mountain, able to extend things out here in that third quarter. 40-31, a 9-point lead for them here on their home court against the number 3 team in RPI. This has been just a fantastic showing for Maple Mountain, and it's been very balanced, too. I mean, obviously, your main people, Leah Bailey, Janie Tanner, in double digits, but I've also been impressed with the supporting cast in this game as well. And what a third quarter it was for Ashlyn Lanehart, too. Just cold-blooded threes. One in transition that just had my heart stopped, and I was like, oh my goodness, the confidence to throw that down.
Yeah, heat check moment. And it couldn't have come at a better time for Maple Mountain because Janie Tanner had, at the time, kind of been shut down. Leah Bailey was struggling as well. They needed somebody else to step up, and it was Ashlyn Lanehart who came in, drains, back-to-back threes, just daggers for the T-Wolves. Back-to-back possessions, and of course, credit Michaela Smith, who had a fantastic defensive play, too, to save a loose ball heading out of bounds.
Good drive there by Autumn Jones. Goes up at the right hand and kisses the glass. That's 5 points for her on the day. Now it's a double-digit lead here for the Golden Eagles, 42-31. Latu with it up top. She kicks it out to Esplin. They try to get it into the post. Esplin with it again. Goes up at the right hand. That's a great drive there by Ellie Esplin. That's her first bucket of the day. 42-33. What's also got to be nice here for the teams is that the fouls have reset. And so that's a beautiful jumper there by Shea Brown. It's now 6 points for her. 44-33.
I see more separation being created for the T-Wolves. It has just been somebody in their face all game, especially the second half. Another bad shot.
Goss tried to get that rebound, but eventually gets it muscled away. Galiae, man, what a game for her, 16 points.
Well, it's a completely different feel in this quarter compared to how the third one started. This one moving very quick. Both teams scoring on all their possessions so far.
Brown just about able to dribble into an easy three. Hansen tries to get it out to the corner to Messick, and it gets stolen away by Galiae, and eventually kind of gets corralled in here for the T-Birds. A little bit surprised there on the pass was Esplin. A good drive there, but corralled in by Hansen for the rebound. Jones with it up top, able to dribble past her defender, gets it to Hansen, to Messick. Goss sets the screen near the elbow. A nice lane into Goss, goes up with the right hand and gets fouled. Nice job to draw the foul on Latu.
Buying more and more time. A lot of the backups are in right now for Maple Mountain. Starters taking a break, a good bit of them. No Tanner, no Bailey. So precious time being taken off the clock now before the starters come in for Maple Mountain. Big free throws for Goss here.
Goss flashes in the first one. Puts the lead back at double digits. Third point of the day for Kylie Goss. Leah Bailey finds her way back in, and Michaela Smith in as well now for the Golden Eagles. 5:55 left here in this game. Goss puts in the second one. So now the 11-point lead, 46-35. And the second half really has been kind to Maple Mountain as they've now really extended out the lead here, double digits. And really, Timpview's just kind of looked lost on offense here in this second half. This Golden Eagles defense really has been swarming and has, for the most part, shut down any good looks. As that's just a nice move there by Iyer. Gives her 7 points on the day.
Yeah, it doesn't seem like anybody's putting up shots with confidence, but I'll say a great job by Iyer. And
wow, what an easy lane there for Shea Brown.
Brown showing up now in this fourth quarter.
Completely unscathed there on that drive, 48-37. 8 points now for Shea Brown. Galiae has been really the only form of offense for T-Birds in this half. That was a 3 ball there by Atuaya that very much was an air ball. Opportunity here for the Golden Eagles. Lane Hart almost had her third 3, a little bit long there. Good opportunity, though, in the corner. Wow. As the ball just gets away from the T-Birds. Another turnover. Just kind of really sloppy offense just this entire second half for Timpview as the timeout will be called as I think, again, the T-Birds really need to collect themselves here with 4:46 left here in this game. An 11-point lead here for the home team, the Golden Eagles, 48-37. While we've got some time, we want to thank our sponsors here at Spanish Fork 17. Mac, take it away.
Yeah, once again, it's MVP Sports, Triple T Heating, Cooling, and Plumbing, 2 Jack's Pizza, and Lance Wilson State Farm. Once again, special thanks to our sponsors.
I want to remind you that we have the boys varsity game coming at you after this one. That will start at approximately 7 o'clock, so make sure to tune in for that. Also, make sure to tune in to our game next week. That will be on Tuesday. We'll have this same doubleheader. It'll be girls and boys basketball. The Spanish Fork Dons up against the Cedar Valley Aviators. Those games will start at 5:15 and 7 o'clock on Tuesday, February 13th, so make sure you are tuning in on Spanish Fork 17 for those awesome matchups that will essentially be kind of wrapping up the season here at this point.
Yeah, it's been really fun doing these double headers for the girls' games and the boys' games. A lot of fun, great games that we've had.
What I love is the crowd here for these girls' games is a lot of fun. Obviously, more people show up for the boys' games, but I think that they do such a good job. I mean, just looking at the stands right now, it's pretty full here.
Yeah.
I absolutely love that. Again, this is a very fun and very good Maple Mountain squad, so I love that they've got the fans out here to support that.
Playing their best ball late in the season when it matters most.
Another drive there by Brown. Had to pick up her dribble. Gets it to Tanner. Tried to get it to Bailey, but ends up being a turnover. And again, the T-Birds, it's like they're just... The brain and the body are just a little bit out of sync.
Yeah, they just seem to be rushing. Is the word that comes to my mind in every facet right now. Just rushing shots, rushing passes. I think it's a symptom of how tough Maple Mountain has played. Just in-your-face defense, and I think it's, they're kind of seeing ghosts out there right now, even when no one's there.
Wow. What a drive by Shea Brown. Oh, my goodness. Splits the double team, Euro steps, and kisses it off the glass. Now she's in double digits with 10 points, 50-37.
Oh, man. She
and then tries to, so close to a steal. I mean, that feels like kind of a rough foul there.
Yeah, 3 players in double digits have the Maple Mountain Golden Eagles on their team compared to 1 on Timpview. Of course, that's Galiai, who has 16.
Yeah, 16 points for Galiai.
Yeah,
really, she has been the engine that's kept this thing going. There's going to be a foul on the shot. That's going to be on. Looks like it's going to be on Tanner.
That's on Tanner.
The second foul on Tanner and second foul of the quarter for Maple Mountain, and it is going to put Olivia Iyer at the free throw line. She's got 7 points on the day, so she's the second leading scorer here for the T-Birds in this game. It's going to be just a bit right there on that first attempt. As it's really just been the post players here for the T-Birds that have found success. They started off fairly strong on the perimeter as that's going to be point number 8 for Iyer, and now 50-38. Again, that created some nice corner 3 opportunities, but just have not seen that same success here in the second half. Golden Eagles swinging it up top so far here on this possession. Brown swarmed, gets it into Tanner. Back to Brown. Brown with an open look from 3. It'll be just off the front iron and rebounded by Iyer. Galiai, strong drive, goes up with the right hand, and it splashes its way down. Galiai, 18 points in this game, has just been dominant.
Timpview dialing up some more pressure on defense here. Makes sense, running out of time. And timeout called, looks like, by Maple Mountain.
Yeah, a good timeout here for the Golden Eagles. 3 minutes left here in this ball game. 50-40, 10-point lead. Nice time here to just kind of collect themselves and get themselves ready for this stretch run. And again, be able to probably better game plan, knowing that the T-Birds are probably going to send pressure here for the rest of the game. So figuring out how you want to break their press and kind of just really get things set up here nicely for the end of the game here.
Yeah, I agree. I think it was a great moment to call that timeout, seeing how they're going to play things out now for the final 3 minutes on defense, how Timpview is going to play it out. Because I agree. If you let it go too long, there's a turnover, quick little run here and there, it's a 6-point game, and it's different look. But, I'd like to see, draw in that pressure a little bit. Use it to your advantage. You've got a great offensive force in Janie Tanner. See if maybe bringing that pressure up towards midcourt opens up a little bit of space for Tanner, who we know can handle that. She's got great ball skills. So I'd be curious to see how they handle it. Of course, they're already on their half court on this inbound, so it might be a little different.
Which is also nice for calling the timeout. You're able to advance the ball. So
yes.
Certainly a perk there. So 3:05 left here in this matchup. Double-digit lead here for the Golden Eagles, 50-40. And the T-Birds have, in fact, really dialed things up here on defense, just absolutely swarming here, trying to create pressure on the ball. 10 seconds left here in the shot clock. And the pressure does, in fact, create a turnover and a potential bucket there for Atuaya. Ends up going off the front iron. That's a bad break there for the T-Birds. That one, an absolute bunny at the rim, but just a little bit strong on it.
That could be the difference right there. That was going to be a big momentum shift. Behind her right there. She does lose it.
And ends up getting triple teamed there. Nice job there to swarm in on Tanner. Bond will back it out and go cross court, and open 3 ball here for Atuaya. That's the thing that's been missing here for the T-Birds. That's now 7 points for Atuaya. That's her second 3 on the day. 2:05 left here in the ball game, and now it's 50-43.
Well, as we've talked about, Maple Mountain has the advantage with free throws. They're not quite there yet, though. That's the thing. They got to get this to a point where there need to be intentional fouls committed.
Nice job here to get through the press. They get it to Tanner on the wing and just kind of kicking it up top to kill some time. Hands off to Brown. Brown needing to be careful not to dribble into a double team. They get it to Smith. And they are going to call a foul on the floor. And that one's going to be on Ballin, which that's going to foul her out. What a frustrating day for Lena Ballin. Came into this ball game averaging 14 points a game. Ends up with just 4 points on the day and ends up fouling out with 1:43 left.
Yeah, did not make much of a difference in this game that I saw. And that's a bit of a shocker. Big reason why Maple Mountain is up right now. And now the shot clock resetting can run down a lot more time, but oh man, you don't need those passes.
That was an excellent read by Atuaya. It was just like a millisecond away from an easy steal. And got hands on that one. Eventually gets into.
Oh my!
Oh, I think that was supposed to be a pass to Smith, but almost ended up being kind of a pseudo shot. Kind of unfortunate break. Yeah, that's kind of a weird sequence there for the Golden Eagles. 3 ball is blocked. That was definitely off hands there. Smith able to get a little piece of that. Golden Eagles with the ball here with minute 12 left in this game. Again, a 7-point lead. Just kind of needing to do what they can to hang on here.
Play tight defense. I'd give it 10 seconds or so, and then I'd foul if I'm Timpview.
Yeah, this is absolute cardio here for the T-Bird defense. Atuaya has had active hands the last couple minutes. Just been absolutely just fantastic, honestly, for the T-Birds on defense.
This is just a pure game of keep away right now.
And eventually the foul is made there. They'll put that one on Galiai. That'll be her 4th.
You want somebody else to commit those fouls. Galiai has been one of the few who has been a consistent presence in this game throughout.
49 seconds left in this one. 7-point lead for the Golden Eagles. They'll inbound here. Bailey gets it into Brown, who is immediately swarmed by Esplin. Very active hands, and they do keep it here with the Golden Eagles.
I'd be fouling, honestly. I mean, a near turnover right there, but running out of time.
And then there it is. There's the intentional foul. I think they were trying to see if they could create a turnover, but that's definitely a take foul there for Esplin.
And keep in mind with Brown, 2 for 4 on free throws so far today. So,
yeah, obviously they want to try to avoid fouling Leah Bailey as much as possible. And when Janie Tanner's in the game, obviously Tanner's in the game as well. Tanner's 6 for 6 so far on the day, so it's been automatic. So Brown, one of the options that you probably would be looking at if you're Timpview. She puts in the first one and now has 11 points. 51-43 with 42 seconds left. Second free throw attempt here for Shea Brown. Goes off the back iron, off the front iron, and finds its way down. Nice hands there by Michaela Smith. Almost created a turnover. As now it's going to be turbocharge mode here for the T-Birds. Atwaya at the rim.
That's hero
and
ball.
Stolen
right
away by...
Oh, wow.
That is an excellent play by Galiai to secure that offensive rebound and then draw the foul on Tanner.
Yeah, Atwaya playing some hero ball there. That was a little reckless on that drive, but got away with it. The second chance opportunity.
A little bit strong on the first free throw off the back iron. Quick substitution for Maple Mountain. 8-point lead here with 28.6 seconds left. Galiai gets the second one, so 19 points. Just a huge game, and that is a huge, oh my goodness. Leah Bailey went hard to the ground there. Yeah, that's a hard foul.
The refs are talking about
probably
this.
Should talk about that one. That was pretty aggressive.
And this could be, I don't want to say the game here, but depending on what they go with, could remain possession and free throws.
Yeah, Bailey for sure going to the line for 2 shots here, but whether they deem that a flagrant or not is going to be an interesting call here. They are going to, in fact, say flagrant here.
Wow. That's massive. Got Bailey shooting the free throws. Been very good from the line. Couple misses today, but
I believe she is 5 of 7 from the free throw line. She gets the first. 12 points on the day for Leah Bailey after that one, 52-44. And gets the second as well, 13 points for the freshman point guard. Cool and collected under pressure there. And again, with the flagrant foul, it'll be a possession here for Maple Mountain as well. 27.8 seconds left in this ball game. 9-point lead for the Golden Eagles, as Timpview will do their best to try to create a turnover here, but at this point will probably not foul.
Just play it out, I guess. All right. Wow, what a game for Maple Mountain.
Oh, yeah, just a huge game here for the Golden Eagles. A big win against the number 3 team in RPI, and I think Birmingham just maybe was just kind of done, so she fouls out here, and it'll send Bailey to the line once again.
Really, I'm not going to say that they had control of this game all the way through, but this is the same thing we saw when they played Spanish Fork. There's not just one way for them to beat you, right? They can go with Bailey, they can go with Tanner, but then they'll have Shea Brown come in the fourth quarter, right? Hit some crucial shots, big free throws. Ashlyn Lanehart, a couple of huge threes in the third quarter. I'm just so impressed with this team. I really, really think that they are going to start getting the respect that they deserve after this win.
Bailey splashes in both free throws, 15 points on the day for her. 55-44. Timpview with Atuaya up top. Throws up a prayer, it goes off the rim, and that is the ball game, folks. This is a huge win for Maple Mountain over Timpview, 55-44. We'll get you a recap of this one when we come back on Spanish Fork 17.
For your surprisingly great rates, contact your local State Farm agent today.
Contact State Farm agent Lance Wilson today.
Hi, welcome to Two Jacks Pizza.
For the best pizza you'll ever taste and our world-famous cheese sticks, come to Two Jacks Pizza on Main Street in Spanish Fork or call us for a quick delivery. Are you hungry yet?
Welcome back to Spanish Fork 17, a dominant win for the Maple Mountain Golden Eagles over the Timpview T-Birds, 55-44. This one, a big one for the home team. Maple Mountain able to squeak their way into the top 10 in RPI. They are sitting at number 9, and they just took down number 3. This is a big win for the Golden Eagles and really sets them up nicely here as we get a look of the RPI right now. Wasatch sitting at number 1. The Wasps have been so impressive, but to get this win against this T-Bird squad, number 3, I imagine the Golden Eagles probably sneak up a spot or two strictly off of this win alone.
Yeah, I have not seen much of Timpview this year, so maybe this is part of it. But to come in and play the number 3 team in the region, and I came away from this game not thinking it was a fluke of any kind, but that Maple Mountain's the better team. I mean, it seemed clear they had so many options that they could go with throughout the game. Played scrappy defense all day, and this leads in perfectly to our MVP Sports MVP of the game. I want to give a shout out to a few players first, some honorable mentions. Of course, Leah Bailey, she had 13 points, ton of free throws. Janie Tanner, great defense, hit all of her free throws, 10 points. But we're going to give this one to Ashlyn Lanehart. And this is the best part about the MVP Sports MVP of the game is we can make our own rules with every single game. She may not have had the most points in the game, but she was part of the biggest sequence in this game in the third quarter. Back-to-back three-pointers. The second one on an opportunity in transition where she had a lane in front of her that she could go to the rim, but instead she stayed back and, as we said, in cold-blooded fashion, drains the three on back-to-back possessions. Just electrified this arena, electrified the team, and that was the point forward. It was tight, neck and neck up until then. So Ashlyn Lanehart, for those back-to-back threes, she is our MVP Sports MVP of the game.
Absolute stone cold killer. Oh my gosh! Like I said, my heart stopped when she. I was like, oh, that better go in. And the fact that it did was absolutely fantastic. That was as you said, Mac. Like that was the thing that really swung the game in Maple Mountain's favor. Was kind of that sequence. The defense ratcheted up at that point. The T-Bird offense was kind of out of sync the entire second half. Shout out to Galiai, who had 19 points. Like she was the driving force for the T-Birds. But a really rough game for Lena Ballin, who came into this with averaging 14 points, only had 4. So big shout out to the Golden Eagles defense for shutting her down. And really, this was just a beautiful, balanced game here for the Golden Eagles. 3 in double figures, and ends up being 8 different Golden Eagles scoring in this game. So really just a beautiful, balanced effort here from Maple Mountain, and puts them just in a great place here for the rest of the regular season going into the playoffs. We want to put a bow on this one here. 55-44. Big win here tonight for the Golden Eagles over the T-Birds. For our crew here at Spanish Fork 17, I'm Andrew LaRose. He's Mac Branning. Be sure to stay tuned here for the boys game that's coming up in about 15 minutes. Make sure to watch that one because it's going to be a fun one too. But we're going to sign out here, and thank you for tuning in on Spanish Fork 17.